The Freedom Bus project has been in the works for a few years now. Basically, it is this idea to be a mobile civil rights museum. So there will be interchanging exhibits pertaining to the civil rights movement within this bus, basically a donated MITS bus. It's all gutted out and there'll be exhibits inside, and it'll travel across Indiana and East Central Indiana, spreading the history of the civil rights movement. My favorite part about being involved with this project is being able to present what it is to people at different fairs and events, and seeing the citizens of Muncie and students at Ball State's reaction to this project and how creative it is. And I always hear people say, oh, it's going to be really cool, and they can't wait to see it out on the streets and out on the road, and I really wish I could be here when it launches. But I'm just so excited to be a part of the initial planning and getting it set up to become this immersive learning project.
Most people know the national story. They recognize the names Dr. Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. They understand the importance of the Freedom Bus rides and the marches and the sit-ins. But I think a lot of that local history gets lost. There are people within our own communities who made themselves targets of people who weren't interested in civil rights legislation, people within our communities who worked with local politicians and business owners. Those are stories that don't often get told, and I think probably the most important thing that we can do is to be able to capture that history, to provide an archive of that history, and then to tell that history through the Freedom Bus.
It's going to be really big, and I really hope that people recognize how big of a deal this is to have a mobile civil rights museum out in Muncie, to be springboarded and initiated in this city. It just shows that Muncie is a great place to live, and it's a great time to be alive here.